wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. Jet, we Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Rick flaring, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death, I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. When I open like Betty Wops and find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders, trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow, who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying.
Hedabo Hasha. Listen, brother, off script, there is a word from the Lord. Listen, God has given you the anointing of pettiness. Brother, you've been getting on JSU's neck since you got here. I never knew you was going to do a show about the Dion disciples. But beyond that, brother, listen, keep bringing the smoke, keep bringing the pettiness. Listen, the people want to hear you. They're going to hear you. And remember, God's going to bless you. Be blessed, brother.
Breakdown. I love, too easy topic, don't take offense when I touch down. I got it to a T, not a QB sneak, but if your D look weak, I'ma rush now. The trick of the trade, we're trying to celebrate. Everybody want it done tastefully. They can't tackle me, they knowing it's the truth, but they still wanna hear me say it tactfully.
H is for the heavy hits, how we handle his hypertension has to be clever. It's better if they just let him sit. Nah, this ain't a hobby, hallelujahs hollow the halls. This is champions writing the hieroglyphs on the walls.
Everyone envisioning encrypted plays on the side. Know the end goal, the end zone, and enter in my eyes. Echoes from people, me host emos enchanted inside. Entanglements in the trenches, clear benches, enjoy the ride. Essentially, we eccentric, yet we also eclectic. Well respected, collected, and never look for no exit. No exceptions, it's expected. You took an L, so accept it. Can't water the squad down, every player electric.
That's shocking. I'm exercising every evident energy leading to victory. I call that energy winergy. When we play, it's like a symphony. Execution of an extra point to put me up for endorsement deals. I'm in the end zone now, my favorite place on the field. I see no equals, even odds fall when stacked against us. We crack them in the trenches, then we send them back to benches. Eternalize my endeavors, Canton enshrinement. Exit 107 on 77's where you'll find us.
Ooh, Jay, bro, you snapped on that one, bro. That's cold. I salute you.
Man, right back at you to the backpack pole. We both did our thing. It's Joe Allende, by the way, yeah. Scotty, Mike Reed, yeah. D breakdown,
You know what it is. Sadly, another Wednesday has come upon us. What another day to deal with my co-host, none other than the one and only.
You know that boom march in a heavy rocker like this, Scotty. When they march in a heavy rock, they be rocking. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's another week. The breakdown 10-0. I love Jackson State University. It's rivalry week. We're going against that school in Lorman, Mississippi. That school that ain't got no Wi-Fi. That school that you got to fill your gas tank up before you head down there. That school that you got to make all your calls before you get there, because when you get there, you ain't gonna have no phone service. So you're in the middle of nowhere. It's that week, Scotty. It's that week against that school.
Listen, I wouldn't have believed it until I actually went down there and experienced it myself. Like, the fact that nobody from Alcorn was like, "Hey, Scotty, you can't do a live show down here because we don't have no service down here." I was very disappointed. I was very upset with that. I'm like, y'all couldn't even warn me. Like, I got all my stuff in the bag. I brought my suitcase. I brought everything. And then I'm looking like, I got no bars. Yeah, it's
Listen, going to Lorman, Mississippi is like time traveling back 40 years ago. It's like when you go to that campus, it's like you just went back in time 40 years ago.
I was like, do the kids got to deal with this? Like, if you actually going to school, do you got to deal with, like, it was really boggling to me. I couldn't even believe it. I was just like, damn, like, there's like no. And then, all the Alcorn people was like, well, Scotty, you also got to wear, it's a lot of people here. I was like, but I don't know, man.
Listen, and people in the comments, I'm not exaggerating. My family went to Alcorn. My dad went to Alcorn. My uncle went to Alcorn. My aunties went to Alcorn. My cousins went to Alcorn. I grew up going to Alcorn in the summertime. Trust me, I know. No phone service, terrible Wi-Fi.
Oh, it's bad.
Nothing but green grass and fruit that they're growing. That's it.
To me, like, going to Alcorn is like the true, like, want to get away, because you're really disconnecting from the world. It's a great environment because you ain't got nothing else to worry about but football. Because if you're there for a specific reason. It ain't no, I went to a tailgate. Shout out to Cam and his dad, D. I went to that tailgate and I was like, bro, ain't no signal. He said, hey, man, we ain't here for all that. He said we came for good food and football. I said, hey, all right, well, that's what it is. But hey, man, shout out to them. Hey, listen, Thursday roundtable with me, my boy Blue. All right, and we getting into it. All right, let's get to this recap. Talk about this game a little bit. Once again, Mike, boy, you was off.
Scotty, I called your show and I said, imagine the ugliest person that you know.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that the entire game was going to be that ugly. Because that was an ugly game, Scotty, from the referees to the penalties to the miscues. It was just ugly all the way around, man. And I was off. Yeah, I was off.
I was off, man. Boy, you was off.
Yeah, I was off, man. But you got to consider a couple touchdowns got called back. We left about 14, maybe 21 points on the board. I ain't going to get into the SWAC referees because I'm so used to the SWAC referee now that really you just have to play through it. Like, just play through it. It's to that point. Just play through it.
Yeah, listen, we all, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. Like, people gotta let that go. You just gotta hold your commissioner accountable. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
exactly.
You gotta hold the commissioner accountable to say, hey, bro, we need you to come through for us in making sure that we got the right people in place to do this damn job. It's just that simple for me. You know what I'm saying?
And commissioner, don't send us back to Mobile. we don't want to go to Mobile anymore. It was a one-time thing. The city was lit. I heard the city was lit, but we not Mobile that ain't for us. Sitting Grambling or Prairie View or somebody else.
Mike, let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you, because I was there. You know?
Yeah, I know. Give it to me. Give it to me, Scotty.
I was there. First of all, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Ninjas be ninjing down in Mobile. I can't listen. I'm trying to become very marketable, so I can't be dropping, that the N-word all willy nilly. But ninjas go to ninja down in Mobile. I can't say it, no, but this is where it got crazy though, Mike. I'm gonna blow my. I need you really. So I left at halftime because I just saw it was too many black people. I just said this is just. It's just too many black people in too much of a confined space. Like the Southern Heritage Classic, pretty open. Jackson, pretty open. You know what I'm saying? Southern, not too open, but it's open. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mobile is like. It's like you're trapped in like a black oasis of just ninjas, right? So it's just crazy. But anyway, so after the game, I heard the sewer system, the septic tanks were backing up and it was bubbling up. Oh, yeah, bro. People thought like it was mud, but it was really the other stuff.
Wow. And Scotty, I knew something like that would happen because last week, early in the week, Mobile news station did like a story about the preparations. And the guy that's over operations over the stadium said, yeah, we're getting prepared for the game. We had to pressure wash the bleachers and cut the grass. I'm like, damn, you got to do all that? That means the stadium old as hell. Ain't nobody using it.
Dog. Listen. I swear to God, if anybody on this channel knows anybody from the Gulf Coast Classic Challenge, that whole board needs to be they all need to be.
Oh yeah, counsel them.
It was
counsel them.
It was just such bad preparation. The game was sold out, but you didn't open the gates until 2. I
heard it. I heard it was one gate. Was it one gate, Scotty?
It was 3 gates.
Yeah.
It was 3 gates, and you couldn't even tell where the line was because you know how black people are. Ain't nothing.
Yeah, we just gonna crowd it.
It was like 2. It was 2 metal detectors, but it's like 3 lines. How that work? And we just making lines, bro. They just splitting off like wigs. Is just splitting off. Just. And it's just lines wrapped around lines, bro.
Yeah, that was a ninja event right there. Yeah.
Bro, ninjas go ninja. They could, bro. I swear for God, they should have opened those gates up at 12 just to make it an easy, smooth transition for people. Bro, it was so bad. They were hanging up women's purses on the gate because you couldn't bring them in. Like they was hanging up women's purses, dog. It was straight pandemonium. All right, it was straight pandemonium. But it is what it is, bro. Like at the end of the day, it was a great environment. I have to say, it was packed. It was legit sold out. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no phony 60,000. It wasn't fake like that. It wasn't fake. It was a real sold out crowd. It wasn't fake, but y'all be making up these 63,000. I'm like, bro.
If you want to sell out, just book Jackson State. That's all you got to do. Just book Jackson State. You want to sell out. You want to make some money? Go to gojsutigers.com. Booking is in the bio. Booking is in the bio.
Booking is in the bio.
Booking is in the bio.
Booking is in the bio, boy. You stupid. Listen. So I got a new show, right? I got a new show. Just for the breakdown is. It's called Pay Your Bill. It's called Pay Your Bill. Be the next ninja or Pay Your Bill. Hey, I talked to Sanderson. Sanderson Farms said, we are getting tired of this man making these big orders and not paying it. I said, don't call me. You know how black people feel. You know how black, they put you down as a reference. Don't put me as no reference. I'm going to give you up, okay? I'm going to give you up. So they called me and they told me you in the hole for 58 weeks. Bill is due. Bill is due.
Oh, Scotty, I'm on a net 30 with Sanderson Farm. So they just send me invoices and I take care of it within 30 days. So Sanderson Farm, I'm on net 30, so just send me the invoice. We gonna take care of it.
Oh, that boy said he on the net 30.
I'm on net 30, man.
Oh man. That boy said I'm on a net 30. Boy, you stupid. Oh, hey, there you go. That's how you do. You know how black people do.
Hey, Scotty, that's crazy. That's my boy Black. That kid Black right there.
Hey, that's how black people do. Hey, I ain't gonna play that.
We got to switch over to Tyson, man.
Next season, I'm going to Tyson's. I ain't even dealing with Sanders no more. Yeah, they was blowing my phone up, bro. I was like, they was like, we'd like to call you about your friend, Mr. Mike, about this, about his overdue wings. I said, how many wings he in the hole for? I said, how many wings he in the hole?
Hey, Scott, the fact that they took the time to count them out. They took the time to count them out. I don't remember the score I said for Alabama State.
They said no. They said we are on the case. We are on the. They said They said it's a recession out here. We need our wings, okay? And we need payment for said wings. But I just listen, pay the bill. Boy, black people in them bills, boy. All right, listen, we gonna get into the new week. Before we get there, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Greetings, I am Naomi Harris, and I am the 83rd Miss Jackson State University. Our proud hair sponsor, iWeave, is donating $60,000 worth of wigs to the American Cancer Society for the Wigs for Winners program this HBCU football season. I am all in for iWeave Wigs for Winners in the American Cancer Society. You be a winner. Let's be cancer together. Show your support by using hashtag Wigs for Winners.
I got
60,000. I love it. Mr. Campbell, shout out to you. Shout out to Jackson's very own Mr. Campbell.
Listen, back in the day when I was a fan, I ain't messing with y'all, man. I ain't messing with y'all. Shout out to Mr. Campbell. Shout out to his promotion with the Cancer Society. You guys make sure you go and support. It is big things popping.
I love it. Yeah. I love it.
Shout out to Mr. Campbell donating $60,000. That makes sense. Donating $60,000 a week.
Hey.
Oh shoot! I just caught it.
A dollar for every pom-pom. A dollar for every pom-pom.
Yeah, I just got that. That's genius. All right, let's get a little quick thought. Jackson State. Listen, this is a theme breakdown. It's all things Jackson State. Listen, when you give her trainers, she gives you a jump. Can I say that? When you give her trainer, she gives you W's. All right? Jackson State has a huge win in this program, takes down Texas Tech, and literally, if you watch the game, Jackson State was the better team. But they had a white girl on Texas Tech, that number 5. Yo, she was cold-blooded. I ain't gonna hold you. But Man, listen, big time game. Mike, what you got to say about it?
I love it. I love it. I love it. Way to bounce back through the controversy about the training issues. That's a university issue. All HBCUs have their issues. We bounce back with a victory. There you go. Tamika Reed, shout out to you. I love you. Let's do it.
Yeah, Liz Martino, absolutely. Listen, that's the one thing about Jackson State, and I'm gonna break that game down as well as I'm gonna break FAMU later today. I'm gonna do a show about it. But when Jackson State can get shooters, they're going to be a problem. That was their problem last year against LSU. They didn't have a shooter. So having Liz Martino, if she can catch hot like that and get fire, they're going to be a problem going down the stretch. All right, let's get to a little high-low. All right, little high-low.
Well, you got the sound today? You got the sound today?
I can get the sound for you. Let me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get the sound for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, I do it justice. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. You know what? While I get the sound loaded, let's get to one of my boy TG's on the call line. TG, you live? TG, you live?
What up, Scotty?
What's good? I know I see you up there, so I knew what you called in for. Go ahead, put on with it.
It is thine, Sir TG of the like realm. I am here to get thine likes up as high as I can get them, coming from thy like realm. Too many of thine subjects are watching thine screen without clicking on the like button. Can we get thine likes up? Can we get thine likes up? Can we get thine likes up?
Oh, man.
And I see that Sir Jesus Christ Jr. and Sir P. Diddy a lot have gotten thine traitors.
We're not going there. Not going there. Call back later. Call back later. I wanted you to do the likes. I didn't know you was gonna go there. You're not going there. You can call back in after we're done. You can go there. All right, let's get it. Hello. Hey. Okay, we get. Do it again. We going. Hey. Little high low out here. All right, high low. I had to bring it down. You know, it was 400 last week since everybody was talking about ugly wins and all this and that. You ordering 50-piece wings, okay? So I had to bring it down. Shador breaks 300 passing yards. High or low?
Low, 250, 260, 275. 3 tubs though. 3 tubs. 275, something like that.
Okay.
And he gonna sit. He gonna sit by half the full quarter. He gonna sit.
That Sanderson's Farm Bill got you thinking. That boy said, "No, I can't be overestimating. Yeah, I'm gonna go low too. I think 275, 250, 260. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where he gonna be at. Let me see what we got next. All right. Next up on high low. Hey. Oh. Every day. All right. High low. The crackhead defense, not Claude. Claude's part of the crackhead. He's the leader. But crackhead defense gets 3 sacks against Jackson State.
Low crackhead defense. It's time to go to rehab Saturday. Meet me at the rehab center 2:00 Saturday. It's time to go to rehab. We got all the antidote you need over here.
I think 4. I would say 1 1/4. I think that's fair. I think 1 1/4. I think that's fair. I think they can pull off 4. Shador gets the ball out so fast that it affects how you rush the passer in certain aspects. But These boys get off the ball. If they
do. That's true. That's true.
They don't do nothing else. Them boys get off the ball. So I'm gonna go 1 1/4 so I can see 4. So I'm gonna go high. All right. I'm gonna go high. Next up, hello. Hey. All right, hello. Jackson.
I'm going high.
Oh.
Wilkerson can get there himself.
Okay. All right.
He'll get there himself.
All right. I'm gonna go low. I listen. You in Lorman, okay? Part of the Lorman realm. You know what I'm saying? You down there in Lorman
in 1947.
You know what I'm saying? No Wi-Fi, no service. All they do is tip cows and play football. I think. Listen, man. I think Alcorn is gonna be ready to play. I'm gonna go low on this one. I still think he breaks 100, but I don't think he goes 120. So yeah. Oh, but man, congratulations to Wilkerson, 3 yards away from 1,000. That is what's up. That is what's up. All right, next up. Hey, ho. Agent Zero, Jarvion Howard rushes for 100 yards.
Hold on. Let me stick my chest out when I say this. Low. That defense will not let that happen. Because there is the emphasis on the defense this week. There is the emphasis. Stop Agent Zero. Stop him. The Purple Rhino, whatever nickname y'all want to call him. We stopping him, Scotty.
He said, "Add Agent Zero to he hits 1,000." Oh, this is about to be a 1,000-yard back game right here. I'm gonna go high. I think he goes over 100. Listen, if we're being a whole buck, if Eaglin does not fumble on that drive, he goes over 100 yards rushing against Jackson State. If he doesn't fumble, he did, but he could have. And I think Agent Howard is just a little bit more physical than Eaglin. So I'm going high. I think he goes over 100. I think he does. He's a hard guy to tackle. And what I've started noticing is there's a chink in you guys' armor when it comes to running the ball. It really is. If you can find your gaps, you can find your creases. Cam is not the short tackler he once was as his freshman year. As his earlier year in his freshman year. I think, if I'm being honest, I think Shiloh's becoming a bad influence on him because I'm not seeing him. No, I'm so serious. I'm not being funny. Like, he doesn't wrap up like he used to. Like, in his freshman year, Cam used to wrap up. Now he just throws his shoulder everywhere, and you see the cause of that. He's not that short tackler like he was. I'm just saying, I think he's a bad influence. And I don't know if Huggins is playing. He's been out. You know what I'm saying? So that
I hadn't heard an update on him yet. So
you know what I'm saying that hurts as well. So I just think there's a lot of, at the end of the day, I think it's a high. I'm just leave it at that. It's a high. All right, next up. Hey. All right. High or low? Jackson State scores 24 points.
High.
I'm gonna go low. I think it's actually 24. I think that's where they're gonna be at, 21, 24. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna keep it there. So yeah. Rivalry games are a little different. So it is what it is. What high are you speaking of, Mr. Overdue Bill?
Hey, Scott, I've been wondering why all these 800 numbers been calling my phone lately. I've been wondering that. So that's who that is.
I pick up every now and again.
I'm going 35-ish. 35-ish.
Okay. All right. So that'll be about 11 over. Okay. So just add that to the bill. All right. High or low? Hey. High or low? Alcorn.
I'm gonna get him the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna right at 14.
Right at 14 push. Yeah,
right at 14.
I'm with you on that one. I'm gonna push that one. I think it's gonna be right there. 14, 17. I think it might be there. it could be 21 if everything goes well. But I'm gonna go with the push. I'm gonna go 14. Yeah. All right. Next up. High or low? Traffic will be 3 hours.
Scotty, sky high. If you trying to go to the game, you need to leave right now. You need to be headed to Longman, Mississippi right now. If you trying to get on that campus for Saturday.
Oh man, sky high. Boy, that thing was very high. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh man, that's sad. That's just a sad day. I don't get it. I don't understand what the issue is when it comes to that type of stuff.
Yeah, Scotty, you said in that traffic, you know.
Bro, I ain't never had to wake up at 5 in the morning to a football game. I ain't never been in my life. The game don't start till 1. I gotta wake up at 5 in the morning to get to the gate at 6, just to get through the gate at 7 in the morning. Man, that was out of his mind, bro. That was I ain't never had that. I told myself, Lord won't never see me again. Who do you trust?
Nah, Scott, this is a tough one. Because I've been watching Fred McNair like in the coaches press conference, in the coaches call. I actually like Fred McNair. And he's like the total opposite of Dion. He's a no-nonsense guy. He don't feel like answering questions. He just want to go out and coach some football. And he always finds a way to have his guys prepared. He always, like, even in their losses, you're not gonna kick Alcorn ass. It's gonna be a tough game. So, oh man, it's tough. We going strictly Prime, strictly McNair.
Yeah.
On coaching staffs.
Nah, I was just going coach.
Nah. Oh man. I'm gonna go with Prime. I'm gonna ride. I ain't gonna go against the grain. I'm gonna ride with Prime.
Yeah, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
But I actually like Fred McNair. I love Fred McNair. I really do.
No, I think he's a great coach as well. I don't, what I've learned.
He fits the persona. He's so Alcorn. It's just he is Alcorn.
He is Alcorn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with McNair on this one. It's one thing. The thing about McNair that I really appreciate when I see him coach, good or bad, right, is that he doesn't change for people. He is who he is, right? So when you come down on him about, what he should do with his staff, which I think he should get rid of the white offense coordinator, I really do. But I just like his demeanor during the games. It just looks like no matter how high the game is or how low his team is playing, he's just so even keel, and he's going to give you that look like, you know what I'm saying, like head in the air. Like that's how he watched the game. He just
on that picture, on the picture. Exactly like on the picture.
He gonna watch the game. He gonna fold his arms and watch the game just like this, and just be coaching. And I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I appreciate that. I like that about him.
And even on the coaches call, they asked him a question about how are you gonna change up what you do this weekend against Jackson State defense. Fred McNair said, man, we gonna do what we gonna do. We gonna line up, we gonna run the ball, we gonna block who we need to block, and we gonna do what we do. And I love that answer. I love it because that's Fred and their approach. We gonna do what we do. It's up to you to stop it. But on the other hand, it could go sideways because once you stop the run, it's over with for Alcorn.
Yeah, and they're playing with a freshman quarterback in a huge game. So, but that goes into the next topic. All right. Players to watch. What you got, Mike? Yeah, I know you be watching.
I got Howard, but also keep an eye on Nico Duffy. I like Duffy. I'm a fan of Duffy. He's been there a minute. I like Duffy, man. He can make some plays. If you don't, if he gets to that next level, woo, look out.
Yeah, he gets loose. He's a good. He's a great change of pace back. For me, listen. Outside of Agent Zero, it's KJ Kinsler. That boy is number 5 safety for the defense is different, as well as Claude Sherilis. You see him as well. And number 44 on the D-line. I like him as well. He has a great get off. But Claude and KJ Kinsler, especially KJ Kinsler, they're going to have to play out of their minds. All right. Just like Alabama A&M defensively had to play out of their mind to keep that game competitive. KJ Kinsler, Sherilis, they're going to have to come and play this game and really lead that team to a victory if that's what it is. All right, players to watch for Jackson State.
This week I'm gonna go Albert Miller because we're gonna have to stop the run, and he's gonna be very, very, very important. He's gonna be very important this week. Very important.
I like that. That's a great pick. Shout out to Aubrey Miller for getting to the Senior Bowl.
Shout out to him.
Big accomplishment.
And shout out to Dallas Daniels too.
Yeah, going to the East-West Shine Bowl.
Yep.
Shout out to both of those guys for making those are huge accomplishments for their career.
Sure. I know, right?
Players to watch for me. One is Shedeur. I know that's kind of an easy one, but if Alcorn gets to him early, do you take him out of the game? Just look. Listen, I'm not saying like just getting to him, rallying him, or whatever. So watch it out for Shedeur Sanders. And for me, it's the safety position. Shiloh hasn't really been tested, but Cam has in the run game, and he hasn't been as solid as he was earlier in the season. So I'm excited to see what that battle looks like against Asian Howard and those linebackers for Jackson State as well. Great question. Who rushes for more yards, Wilkerson or Howard?
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good question.
That's a great question. I'm gonna go Howard because they depend on him more.
I was thinking the same thing. That's the line I would take. I would take Howard. I think Wilkerson will probably have more big plays, so it's possible for him to have those more rushing yards because he has the big playability. Because Jackson State is so balanced, but if everything was equal, I would go with Howard.
Yeah, they depend on him more
because they use it more. But
they run the ball 40 times a game, and he get like
30 of them.
25 to 30.
That boy be getting ready. He be running his butt off. All right, we're gonna take another quick commercial break. All right, and then we're gonna be back for final thoughts and today's score. You're watching The Breakdown.
Greetings, I am Naomi Harris, and I am the 83rd Miss Jackson State University. Our proud hair sponsor, iWeave, is donating $60,000 worth of wigs to the American Cancer Society for the Wigs for Winners program this HBCU football season. I am all in for iWeave Wigs for Winners in the American Cancer Society. You be a winner. Let's be cancer together. Show your support by using hashtag Wigs for Winners.
If you got them, swing them.
Swing them.
Like if you got them, swing them. Not if you got them, smoke them. If you got them, swing them. All right, let's get it. All right, final thoughts. What you got?
I think it's gonna be a first half is gonna be a close game, and I feel like we're gonna make the adjustments that we need to make second half because I feel like Alcorn doesn't do as good of a job at making adjustments as we do, so we'll make the proper adjustments and that thing could get ugly second half.
I think for this game, I want to know what Elliot Roten, I would like to know how he makes this look different because me personally, I'm trying to do whatever I can to get both of my best players on the field. That's Nico, Duffy, and Howard. So if we got to go a wildcat formation, because in this game is all ball control for Alcorn. You're trying to keep Jackson State's offense off the field while you're taking the time of possession as well as scoring with that time of possession. So I listen, I would have Howard take some snaps at quarterback, Nico Duffy take snaps at quarterback. I'm just trying to give Jackson State as many different looks as possible. For Jackson State, I'm going to keep saying it, and I'm going to always say it. Just do what you do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do what you do because you do it so well. It is what it is.
Exactly.
You got to make this game, you're going to have to make tackles because Alcorn, if not, Howard's going to the house. Nico Duffy's going to the house. CJ Bowler can go to the house.
I said that because we missed a lot of tackles last week.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of tackles, and it pissed me off.
And I'm excited to see, and I know the freshman's a little new, but I'm excited to see the matchup between CJ Bowler and Travis Hunter. I'm really excited to see what that looks like in that battle.
You know who I got with that one, Scotty.
Listen, man, at the end of the day, with the right quarterback, any DB can be beat, but you got to have the right quarterback. All right, what you got, Mike?
35-14. Like I said, close game first half. We make adjustments. We pull on out second half. Shador 6, fourth quarter.
All right, call lines are open, 518-263-8124, 518-263-8124. Listen, I got JSU winning 24-14. You know what I'm saying?
Proud of you, Scotty.
Undefeated regular season. Congratulations to them and everything. Going into the SWAC championship and to the celebrate. Well, I don't know. SWAC championship. My boy Andrew Body might be in the SWAC championship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Might be a little. I got to hold off on that one just yet. But no, definitely got them going undefeated in the regular season and then going to the SWAC championship. So it is what it is. And congratulations to Jack State as well. Back-to-back SWAC East champions as well. So congratulations to them and to their season. TG, coming back to you. What's up, TG?
I am back. TG is up the like round. I had said it once before, and some of thine subject viewers have gotten off. But those who are holding strong, all 398 and counting, do thine a favor and take thine index finger, put it up to the sky, give God the praise, and as you bring it down, as the gravity pulls you back, click thine like button and get thine lights up. Scotty!
What's up, TG?
Man, bro, I was so wrong last game, boy. I fell into the delusion category, dog, and I wasn't even trying to do it. I fell into that junk.
I'll be trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all be out here just saying reckless stuff.
We all were last week.
All right. So I guess it's over for Sanders and Farm, dog. God. For real, bro. My thing is, what is it? What do we look like without Shador? Like, yeah, we doing all this. Why they didn't run the dang on ball? Like, why are we out here throwing it? Like I don't know. I don't know, man. It looked like, to me, it looked like if Shador's not there, everybody started crumbling. Defense started messing up. I'm like, bro, what? He got to be out there. Can we just take care of business? Can we just go on and finish this game? Like, it was very upsetting.
I'll say this: most quarterbacks in the backup role are that for a reason. They're backups. The only thing coaching wise that I'll have to go against Dion is not deciding to milk the game out with Wilkerson. That's the only thing you can really knock him on, because I mean, you never want your backup quarterback to go in the game. You know what I'm saying? But it happened. But then the coaching aspect that I got to fault Dion for is not running the ball. That's my biggest knock on that, because you let A&M back into the game because of the throws, you know what I'm saying, and having opportunities to tie the game up or get the game closer.
That's crazy. One more thing, bro. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go off a little bit. The basketball games, not just Jackson State, but these ones that that have looked really, really good. These first couple of games, bro. How do you think that will favor moving forward? Does that give us more of a light, or do we need to win as a whole? HBCUs need to win more of these to get like the light that we're really looking for, or is it just like, oh yeah, they won that time and that's over with?
Listen, consistency brings belief, right? So when you consistently win something or you consistently beat these teams, it no longer is a mountain hill. You know what I'm saying? It's no longer like, oh, maybe. Nah, like I think Alcorn just beat 2 Power 5 teams, if I'm not mistaken, or one. They just beat one. Prairie View beat one. Alcorn beat one. Grambling beat one. Jackson State beat Texas Tech. They should have beat LSU. So, and I love what Liz Martino said in the interview. She said it's only up from here. It's only up. Listen, man, belief is a powerful thing. I don't know if anybody watched what's the movie? The Mockingbird, the Mockingbird, Hunger Games, right? In the Hunger Games, he said, do you know why we have them? And he said, no. He said to crush hope, because hope brings belief, and with belief brings rebellion, right? So if you give a team hope, if you give a team belief, that all they need is that to keep it rolling. So once a team steps in there and now you have the consistency, then you can have a change of a guard. You can start building mini Gonzagas and mini Davidsons and Wichita States and those type of programs, which are dominant basketball, right? And on top of that, that's where the money's at. If you make a deep run into the NBA, into the NCAA March Madness, that's where the money is. So a lot of people are putting their efforts into football. It really needs to be in basketball, and a lot of HBCUs could really change their program overnight, winning a couple games in the NCAA tournament and beat Power Fives. That's just my point of view.
I feel you on that, man. Y'all get these lights up. Hey, go see some of these basketball games. Everybody want to pack out the football, this and that. Hey, go watch some of these basketball games. Show them some support, man. That's big. That all these teams beating some of these Power 5 schools. That's big. Hey, yeah, keep doing your thing, Scotty. All right, my boy Mike Reed. I'm a
all right, TG.
All right, TG. Appreciate the call, my boy. All right, Dre, coming to you.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's good,
I thought about something when the previous caller said something about the quarterback going down. With right now, Jackson State's undefeated. What do you think is the biggest reason? And I'm gonna give you 4 choices: Shadour's improvement, the new OC, the improved O-line, or Wilkinson as the running back. Just give me your top 2.
Damn, that's good. The O-line, because it gives Shadour the chance to throw the ball. In Wilkerson has won them some games and when they've stalled out, Wilkerson has kind of like jump started them to at least move the ball up and down the field, even when they were stalling out passing the ball. So I would go O-line, and then I would go Wilkerson.
Okay.
If I'm being honest, I don't think Shadour. And I don't want nobody to take this as disrespect. I don't think Shadour has improved. I think this is Shadour. Like, that's just who he is. Like, what you're seeing is not improvement. It's just like, this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? It's like you come into your job and you're a construction worker. You're like, hey, man, we need you to, add more bricks. You're like, all right, cool. That's what I do. Like, I think that's when Shadour plays quarterback, what you see is this is what I do. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to take it as, he has improved. He hasn't, like, this is just who he is. Like, he's a marksman at the quarterback position. But I think what has helped his growth in stats and, is the offensive line. But go ahead.
Okay. What do you think the OC has anything to do with it? Because obviously they're putting up more points. Like where, what they averaged like 20-something last year. That they're averaging like 40, almost 40 this year. That's a big difference.
Yeah. It is.
But I would put that difference behind what you name, Scott, behind the O-line and the running back.
Like I don't care what you call if you can't block it up. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
I agree. I mean, I'm just asking questions because this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that as great as Wilkerson is with that O-line, you could put Howard back there from Alcorn. You know what I'm saying? You could put what's the good running back from Southern? You could put him behind that O-line. You see what I'm like? A comparable. I ain't say you got to put me behind the O, but you know what I'm saying. If you put a good enough running back behind that O line,
I get what you with Howard. I think Howard and Wilkerson are the best two backs in the SWAC. But there's things that Howard does and Wilkerson does that the other guys just can't do. Like the Valley run, when he broke 3 tackles and ran it in for a 30-yard. Like there's some people that they just can't do that against Tennessee State. If it was not for Wilkerson, that game, they don't win that. Well, offensively, Tennessee State was horrible, but Wilkerson pulled that game away from them. You know what I'm saying? Howard is the same type of back. There's that UAPB game. Alcorn does not win that game without Howard. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's things that they do that make them special that, you could put somebody behind it, but they're not having the same type of production. Not even close.
Okay, I thought about it when when the previous call mentioned Shador going down, and it made me think about, okay, this year where a lot of people thought they was going to lose a couple, what's been the biggest improvement? I'll use that word, or the biggest difference. So
definitely O-line.
But cool, appreciate it.
No problem, Drake. Appreciate the call. Yeah, like I think that's a disservice to Howard and Wilkerson to just say you could put somebody behind the Jackson State O-line and they would have been 1,000-yard rusher. I can't.
Because Wilkerson has a lot of yards after contact. Sometimes he look like a damn bowling pin, just boom, 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 boom. And he gets a lot of yards after contact.
I can't agree with that one. Hey, Coach Greg, coming to you.
What's up, man? Hey, man, both of them running backs good, but at the end of the day. Yeah. So we don't even need to do that. But anyway, I got a question for you.
What's up?
What teams you think in the SWAC all need to replace their quarterback? Which teams?
UAPB, Alabama A&M, Alabama State. Okay, let me say this. Alabama A&M needs to revamp the quarterback room, or Quincy Casey needs to go to I don't know. And I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I need somebody when the bullets are flying. I need you to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I told this to somebody. Somebody called me and asked me about the game, and I said the Grambling game was good. The Grambling game lets you know Quincy can win you a game, but I needed him in if I was a coach, I needed him in the biggest game, and he didn't. And that's the game you need. That's the game I need you to show up in. Win, lose, or draw. I need you to show up in it. Southern needs to replace their quarterback. Go ahead.
But you remember what I told you? Maybe he was too hyped for that game.
I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care. Like,
you don't care.
I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Didn't you hear? Spike don't care. Spike don't play with girl. Like, I don't care. So he either needs to, I still think he's a talented guy. Like, Quincy's super, super talented. But I just need you to show up in big games. Maybe with more games under his belt, that becomes easier. So, that's Maynard and Ma's decision of what they want to do with that, because DT's leaving for the XFL. But okay, so Southern needs to. I'm gonna do starting quarterbacks. I'm not gonna do the whole room for starting quarterbacks.
Nah, start quarterback. That's all I wanted anyway.
Southern gotta go. Alabama State gotta go. UAPB gotta go. Bethune-Cookman gotta go. Valley, the whole room in Valley gotta go. Okay, all them Bamas gotta go.
You just said start quarterback.
They ain't none of them worth the price of admission. And that's it. Yeah, that's it for me. So UAPB.
What's wrong with him, Mike, man? What's wrong with him?
Jesus Christ.
Coach, I don't know, man.
Jesus Christ. Don't tell me about the cold.
Hey, it's like when he got the valley, his temperature just went up.
He said the whole quarterback room.
Got to go. Got to go. Man.
Hey, look, he just said starting quarterbacks on. I'm gonna just do starting quarterback. And then like
everybody got to go. Everybody got to go. But yeah, Alabama.
Hey, you might need to put that motion song for yourself on that one though.
No, I don't get it, man. Listen, I'll take it, but bro, them Bama's got to go, bro.
Hey, now this is my last thing. Before I'm out, did you watch South Carolina freshman quarterback yet?
Still haven't seen it. I was watching basketball games last night, so I still haven't had a chance to check it out.
Yeah.
But
hey.
yeah, stay on me, for real, stay on me.
Yeah, because I want your opinion before I just go all out on him. You know, because I don't want to say, yeah, he's the best. I'm not necessarily saying he's the best, but you know what I'm saying.
He played against Howard.
Yeah, he played against Howard.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
He didn't finish the game though.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Appreciate the call, Coach Green.
All right.
Let me see. 7116 coming to you. Hey, caller, you live.
Hey, what's going on, Scott? What's going on, Mike?
What's going on?
Not much. Hey, I'm gonna give my score prediction. I want to make a quick point about the women's basketball team. Score for the Alcorn game, I got the score 38-17. I think, it's going to be competitive, most like maybe the first half. And, I think, coming out, they're going to turn up, and they just going to separate themselves. I think if Alcorn, once they can't run the ball, it's just going to be an uphill battle, with a freshman quarterback in a big game like that. So I got them kind of pulling away. As far as the women's basketball, what I wanted to say was Scott had called in when we was doing the watch party for the LSU game, whatever. And I made a point. I was like, listen, when Amisha was there, if she had like a Diana Taurasi type player with her, you know what I mean? Like that's a whole different game. They easily beat LSU. Now, Liz Martino, I'm not going to say she's Diana Taurasi per se.
I'm about to say she's not that.
If y'all get a chance, you know what I mean? Like, watch her highlights when she was at Rutgers, man. Like, listen, the girl is cold. You know what I mean? She definitely can ball. And I think once she gets more comfortable, man, they're going to do something special. But quick question, Scotty. I want to say it was a 13 seed last year. Do you think if they can beat a couple of more Power 5 like schools, they possibly get like a 12 or 11 seed this year?
Absolutely, but it all depends on what it looks like. Listen, I'm going to tell you straight up, and I'm glad you brought this up. I'm going to say this. Daphne White is not it. She's okay, but she's not it. That girl, Angel Jackson, she legit. Daphne White ain't it. That girl, Angel Jackson, is legit. But that's my little 2 cents. I'm gonna break that all down later on today. But if they keep winning, but it also depends on what they do in the SWAC tournament, because you can't FAMU is not. Listen, bro. Listen. I'm gonna say it right now. I apologize to Pillow. I'm gonna do another show on FAMU. I apologize to Coach Pillow because the team that she put together at FAMU, they are going to be tough. They're going to be a tough out. So shout out to them. They just beat Georgia State. Shout out to them and whatever. But I agree with you. I think if they keep doing what they're doing, they're going. And listen, I think the committee is going to say something about them having that tough game with LSU. I think the committee is going to be like, I think we need to give them a little bit more respect in that regard and see if they do what they do, that they could definitely get a higher seed. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, and I feel like, by them constantly making a tournament like that, I feel like, they're going to eventually have to give them a little bit more respect. You know what I mean? Even if they necessarily don't respect the conference per se, this is a team that, been a tough out, and they're constantly, showing excellence. So, but I think they got a good chance of, getting a higher seed. But I just wanted to get your take on that. Good show as always, boys. Y'all keep it up.
Hey, appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Hey, Mike, my question, I'm going to talk Coach Green question. Who would you replace starting quarterback-wise in the SWAC?
A&M, Alabama State, Valley, Southern. I think that's it.
I'm gonna go Alcorn too. I'm gonna just throw that out there too.
Oh yeah, Alcorn, yeah. Alcorn, yeah.
I'm gonna throw that out there. Shout out to CJ Holmes, just got drafted in the XFL. Shout out to him.
Oh, CJ.
Yeah, his mom and dad were big supporters of the channel, man. I love them. Shout out to them, Mr. and Mrs. Holmes. 8258 coming to you. Hey, caller, you live.
Hey, Scott, it's Marquise.
What's up, Marquise?
Hey, Mike, what's going on?
What's going on, Marquise?
Yeah, man. Hey, Mike, I don't know, man, because this might be an upset. I got Alcorn winning 23-20 upset.
That's a good score. That's a good score. Yeah. That's a damn good score, though.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, man. Hey, Scotty. But if Mike come in next Wednesday, ain't gonna be no 60,000 sad faces, one accord, and all that stuff.
It ain't 60,000 in Lorman. It ain't that.
Yeah. Yep. It's gonna be a good game though. I think it's gonna be a good game. And Shador playing Saturday?
Yeah, he playing.
Oh, cause I know he had a concussion or something.
They said he was just a little woozy, but I think it was a concussion. That's just me.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it's gonna be a good game.
I definitely believe it too. Thanks for the call, Marquise. Hey, let me ask you this, Mike. Somebody, they said, who wouldn't you replace? You already know who you wouldn't replace. The two top guys is and Shador. You ain't replacing.
You can't find guys like that.
Yeah, you ain't replacing them Bama's. Who else would you?
Conley at PV.
He
getting the job done.
Listen, I'm not the biggest fan of Conley, but in the SWAC, he's
the SWAC. Yeah, he getting the job done.
Serviceable. Oh, he absolutely serviceable. He's absolutely serviceable. Who is Miles from A&M? Miles. I don't know no Miles from A&M. I'll tell you one thing though. How Jawan Pass got drafted over Akil Glass in the XFL? The mobility. I'm sorry. It's the mobility. It's because Akil Glass is like a turtle running in mud. I get it. It's the mobility. but I don't understand how he didn't get a chance. 3168 coming to you.
Scotty, what's going on?
What's up, man? You live.
The TJ, what's up with Mike?
TJ, what's going on?
Man, just chilling, man. Just had to check in, man.
What's your thoughts for this week, TJ? What's your thoughts for this week?
Something outrageous.
No. A
score that ain't gonna hit.
Let's see. 35-10. And I'm gonna give you a reason.
A score that ain't gonna hit. Once again, a score that ain't gonna hit. Go ahead, TJ.
But this is the reason why I say this though, because if you look at it, man, we know, like the SWAC know, Fred McDonough like to run the ball. And if you put if basically what this game here gonna come down to, that I think is the special team game. And what I mean by this is like kicking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like put Alcorn in position where they have to drive down the field. But because if you take away their running game, they don't got no passing game. So you playing right into Jackson State hand. They want you to pass because you don't have that type of quarterback to pass like that. And then plus it takes time to dial up, run down. It's just too much. And I just think it's gonna be a blowout. It's gonna be a blowout come third quarter. It's gonna be a blowout.
That's all y'all. That's the only word Jackson State fans know. It's gonna be a blowout. It's gonna be a blowout. Then you come back here and you're like, well, 2 touchdowns technically.
But Scotty, they know we can run it up. When we run it up, we run it up.
Because I asked you, I said, what's coach? I remember I asked you that.
Yeah, toast. When we agree on toast is like what 28 points, 21,
28, 30 points. You know what I'm saying? That's toast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all love it. Y'all love to change it. So, y'all be on 10 before the game, and then when you don't have it, be like, yeah, well, we still won, Scotty. So let me just turn it down.
And Scotty, special teams gonna play an important role because Alcorn special teams is terrible.
It sucks.
And Kevin Cole might get busy back there, man. So be on the lookout for him and Willie Gaines. Yeah, they might have a big day.
If I was Alcorn, and if I was a special team coach, we're pooch kicking it.
Kicking it out of bounds every time.
We pooch kick, not on kickoffs, but
don't put us on 35.
Yeah, we pooch kick it. 9762 coming to you. Hey, calling you live.
What's going on, fellas? It's Gabe from Memphis. How y'all doing today?
What's up, G?
Gabe, what's up with it?
What's going on with you, Mike?
Man, I can't call another week being undefeated, you know.
Hey, I'm gonna say this right here, especially the last game. Look, Prime need to start saying something to the offensive coordinator. Okay, now when they in the red zone and they don't get a touchdown, damn it, kick the damn field goal. Quit trying to go for these damn 2-point conversion when the stuff don't work.
Now that's on Prime. That's all Prime. That's all Prime. Cause you'll see him throw up the little two. That's all Prime. And you know what, Gabe? That, excuse my language, but that shit be pissing me off, man.
Yeah.
Kick the field goal, Prime.
Me too. And then I agree with Scotty on this right here too. When it comes to Jackson State getting exposed on the defense running the ball, it seems like when they run that ball straight up the middle, Scotty, I don't know what the hell going on. What about you?
Listen, man.
I mean,
I think at the end of the day, it's all about how you block it up, right? Because Jackson State plays with those DNs so wide that you want to either hit it off tackle or you try to hit it up the gut. The thing with Jackson State is you never want to go east and west. You want to go north and south. So you want to hit
right. I agree.
You want
I agree because it seems like when they go from side, like you said, east to west, Jackson State stopping them. But when they're going up the gut, they just gash them. So yeah, Jackson State probably gonna stack the line and dare them to throw on them. And then Prime already said that if they score on them, get up by 14 to 21 points, then they're not gonna be able to run the ball. So like you said, you can look for pad statting and put the ball in Wilkerson's hand, get that man his 1,000 yards. My final, I say this right here. My final prediction. I want to go a 42-piece, but no, I'm gonna scale it back some. I'm gonna say 35. I'm gonna say 35.
Thank you for the call, G. 5986 coming to you. Calling you live.
Hey, Scotty, the Braves, we here, baby, we here. Hey, Mike, wait, let me tell you this, baby. Let me tell you this. You know, win, lose, or draw, Alcorn ain't got nothing to lose. But I tell you what, if we lose, we taking the quarterback with us. So you better sit. You better sit him. Because if he comes to the yard, he might not leave. And you better tell your coach, don't come to the yard trying to walk around the stadium because he might come up missing. Him and them two troopers he got with him. So guess what? The Braves are here, baby. We ain't never scared. Hey, and all you Jackson fans that don't want to come, guess what? You can stay in Jackson. If you're scared, go to church. All right, Scotty, we out, baby. Braves, holla at you.
He said, oh, we taking a quarterback with us.
Hey, Hezekiah, that's definitely an Alcorn night. That is definitely an Alcorn night. Talking that country Bama talk.
That was funny. He said, He said, win, lose, or draw, we taking the quarterback. That was funny. I needed that. Wow, that was funny. 1430 coming to you.
All right, what's up, y'all? Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. You live.
Yeah, this Joe from Mississippi, man. I just got a question. I know you're a Texas Southern fan. You be rocking with your boy Andrew Body. Can they sneak in and win this fight?
Whoa. First of all, you gotta say it right, sir. If you gonna say it right, you gotta say it right.
No, like, hey, Andrew Body.
Okay. There you go. All right, appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, but listen, bro, everybody in the world is praying for PV to lose the Valley. Like, we need Mike's alma mater. We need Mike's alma mater to come through for us so we can sneak in, but we got to beat A&M as well. So if Andrew Body beats A&M and Valley beats PV, we about to moonwalk into that SWAC championship. If you don't believe I'm gonna be on the sideline, you out your cotton picking mind. And that's word to the commissioner on that one.
Yeah, because I was checking it out like, damn, the SWAC West ain't over with. So I was looking at the stats. I said, okay, Texas might slide in there, depending on whoever loses or whatever.
Absolutely.
So that's all I wanted to say, though.
All right, man. Appreciate the call.
Peace.
Listen, don't listen. Listen. If you gonna say Andrew Body, you go, Andrew Body. I need some energy. I'm gonna need energy. That's word to mother. Like, listen, you think, and that's word to McCullen, or like whatever his name is. But if Texas Southern is in the SWAC championship, Scotty's at the SWAC championship. Do you hear me? I mean, I'm gonna be
Scotty, you depending on Valley. You might as well bring Key with you and have a prayer call at the game.
Wow, alum.
I'm just speaking facts.
Disrespectful. The disrespect, alum. Crazy out here. 9315 coming to you. Hey, caller, you live.
Scotty.
What's up?
Scotty. What's up? It's Black caller from Dallas. I'm Mike Reed, partner.
Black, what's up with it? Talk to me.
What's up, Mike Reed? Scotty, can I ask you a question?
Oh man, what's up? What's up, Black?
Man, why in the hell was you on that coach's call Monday trolling all of Jackson State fans?
Oh, listen, man. It just so happened that when I tuned in, they were on McKinley, and he coached my boy, everybody. So I just put that in the chat, and then next thing I know, I'm like, you would have thought I said something about somebody's mama. Everybody started coming at me. And I'm like, and listen, bro, the funny thing to me though, Black, and I know a lot of people be like, oh, Scotty, like, listen, bro, I be telling people where I'm at. I'm gonna be at the SWAC championship. I'm gonna be right at the little hook part where where the band be coming in and they doing all this. I'm gonna be right at the U. I'm gonna be at the end of the U. If you got any issues, come meet me right there. I'm gonna be right there with it, right where the umbrella is, right above the umbrellas. If you got any problem, come see me. That's all I say. That's it.
Now, Scotty, this is what I'm gonna tell you, man. Mike Reed can attest. Scotty, I'm gonna be there. Now, if you need some good food after the game, Scotty, I don't know who done invited you to the cookout, but my family goes crazy, man. So if you're looking for a plate, man, just follow me to the house, Scotty, man. And when I tell you, you're going to need a tent so you can go to sleep after you get through eating, I guarantee you.
All right, good. I'm going to text Mike. Mike going to text me your number. I'm going to text you after the show, and I'm going to get with you. But, yeah, man, listen, bro.
That's a bit.
Yes, we can make that happen. But I don't understand, man. Like, I really look at it like this, man. And I keep it real with you, Black. I look at it like this. If I have affected Joe, if when you see me, or if you see my name, if I've affected you that much, I've already won. Because you know who I am, and I don't know who you are. That's all I'm saying. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Mike, I don't, bro. Like it be blowing my mind. One dude was like, "Yeah, Scotty, when I see people." They be like, yeah, Scotty, when I somebody said on Twitter one time, I will give bail money to anybody who set Scotty straight. That's what he said on Twitter. I'm like, bro, I be out here in these streets. Like
you be out in these streets.
You
definitely be out here.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if y'all seen Scotty in person. Like, I'm a short guy. I'm 5'9". Scotty like 6'2". He ain't no little dude now.
I be out here. I really be out here. So I be like, I like, listen, and I don't be asking for anything, but if y'all, it just, the energy that I get is not the same when people meet me in person. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. 8274 coming to you. Hey, calling you live.
Yeah, this is DJ from Jackson. How y'all doing?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Not much at all. Hey, listen, I just wanted to point out, I went to that Mobile game last week, and I'm going to be honest with you, man. That wind was throwing the balls left and right. If you were throwing it to the wind, the ball would deflect or get knocked down. If you were throwing with the wind, it would make the ball sail. I mean, did you notice that during the game when you was out there?
I will be honest, I really didn't, because, and the reason I'll say that is because Shedeur does this, and I absolutely love this by Shedeur. A lot of QBs can't do this because they don't have the freedom that Shedeur has to do it. But when the team went into the tunnel, Shedeur stayed out with his receivers right before the game, and he was throwing like corner routes and fade routes and post routes. You know what I'm saying? Like rolling out, throwing it, like just game time situations. So he could kind of get warmed up and see how the ball was taken. I didn't really see the ball fluttering too much, so I can't say or not if the wind was affecting it, but it was windy, so it could have been, but I didn't see it. I didn't really see it make too many adjustments on people's balls or anything like that. So, you know what I'm saying? And too many throws. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I appreciate you receiving my call, man. Y'all have a great show. Y'all take care now.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you. And, Scott, you know, during the game, this is what I love. Like, during the game, Shedeur always has his quarterback coach with him, and he's always working on his mechanics. Like, during the game, out to the side, doing a timeout or anything. I love that about him. I love it. Everybody ain't got that freedom, so.
Everybody don't got that type of money, and everybody don't got that type of freedom. All right, we about to get up out of here. I'm closing the call lines down. I appreciate everybody who called in. I'll say this. Because, you know, I don't give a damn. I just think if I was Andrew Body, I would not work with Shedeur's QB coach. That's just me personally. Because he doesn't like, he has a thing called QB selective at, you know, whatever. That just wouldn't be my thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to work with Shedeur, you and Shedeur cool, and y'all want to, you know, do a thing together, I get it. But he follows him around all season and kick. I'm not doing that. That's just me. That's just how my mind works. I ain't for the foolishness. That's just, I feel like that's like, you know, Giannis don't work out with no other NBA. You know what I'm saying? He works out by himself. He don't work out with any other NBA stars. And I just feel like if I'm Andrew Body, I'm not, like, if me and Shedeur are cool, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? We talk, we quarterbacks or whatever, but I'm not working with that guy. I ain't working with him. That's just me personally. That's just how I feel about that situation. But teach his own. All right, Mike, what you got this week, man?
I'm not going to Lauren, Mississippi. It's going to take you 3 days to get on campus. Not wasting my time. I'm getting ready for the SWAC championship. I will be there, Scotty. Hopefully you'll be there. Meet me at the U.
I'll be there.
Okay, cool. We can link up there then. And yeah, Black Family going to get you right, man. When I tell you, Scotty, their menu is off the chain. I'm talking about chicken, pork chop, seafood, catfish, spaghetti.
Yeah.
Neck bone. I'm talking about, you name it, they damn near got it over there.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm loving it because Alabama A&M, y'all tailgating is trash. I'm gonna just say that right now. But I will say this though, the Gulf Coast Challenge, it was crazy. The tailgate out there was crazy. It was like, it just, I'm not gonna get into all that. I'm gonna talk about that some other time. But hey, guys, listen, I appreciate everything. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Later today, I will talk about FAMU basketball and Jack State women's basketball. So make sure you tune in back for that. So I'll probably do that around maybe 5 or 6-ish. But listen, until next time. And also go support Mr. Campbell's hashtag wigs for winners. All right, hashtag wigs for winners. It is for a good cause. 60,000 in attendance, supporting all that and everything like that. All right, so make sure you go support that. And listen, until next time, you know what I'm gonna do. I'ma holler. God bless.